So I've got this sketch, which is one thing I'll be working from in this video. It's Anakin Skywalker from Clone Wars. Yeah. And also I did a random sketch of the fake were-rabbit from Wallace and Gromit. And this is just the tech that I have. It's an X Pen pad, and Art Range is the software I'll be using. Before we get started, I'm just going to mention, you remember in my first video when I said I had no tech and everything was going to be on a budget? Yeah, I don't have any screen recording stuff, so I was just recording my screen with my phone. Anyway, so this week I've been really wanting to do some drawing, so that's the video I'm going to do today. I've been watching Star Wars, specifically Clone Wars, and it's just really been inspiring me. There's so many good characters, an abundance of good characters to draw from that show. So I'm just going to be sitting down and drawing some characters from Clone Wars today, starting with Anakin. So just to give you a bit of backstory, I've been drawing for years just as a hobby, but I am not an artist. At least I'm not an illustrator. I really don't take doing this too seriously at all. I just really enjoy it. So before you come for me, I'm not turning into an art channel. I'm really not good enough for that. But over time, I actually developed my own style, which I really like at the moment. I like the kind of dark, almost creepy feel, like drawing with lots of harsh shading and line work. And I don't really draw eyes, and I really like the look of what I've achieved with this stylistic choice. You don't have to like it, but I do. So there are lots of examples of my art from the past, like with this style, on my Instagram, if you were curious. I've done a bit of Sally Face, bit of Star Wars, bit of Franbo, bit of Adventure Time, so, you know, go check that out if you're interested. But with this art session, I decided this time that I really wanted to practice my rendering. I've never given it full thought and learned the skills for it. I've just kind of guessed. So I really wanted to learn how to do it. And so this was me kind of practicing that. You can just really bring your art to life and add a lot to it, so I'd quite like to get good at it. I'm just finishing up my Anakin drawing now, but I just wanted to do a special mention to Paranoid Rat on YouTube. This video is extremely inspired by them and their channel. I find watching other artists so inspiring, and this is one of my favourite channels to do that. Which brings me to my next point, whilst I begin drawing Cad Bane. I do not use what it seems every digital artist uses, which I think is Procreate or something like that. I don't have access on my software to all the settings and clever things people use and all the tutorials I've seen online. From what I've gathered from using this specific application for a while, unless someone else knows this and I'm missing a bunch of stuff, this is literally like it would be drawing on paper, but it's digital. I can have layers, but you can't really edit the actual layers, like the opacity and things. You draw and you colour in. I can't colour fill or select a chunk of sketch and move it around or anything snazzy. Literally everything you see I've drawn and coloured, I've done manually. So I'm very limited on the cool looks people are able to add to their art nowadays. So the person that I am, I just have so many hobbies, dude, and they just kind of go through a cycle. It seems to rotate which one I'm partaking in at a time, and this week seems to be drawing, though I can feel myself moving towards writing again. I'm currently trying to write a book. I can't really make a video on that, though, because it's just me sitting and writing. But yeah, I don't actually draw very often, and I've been really enjoying getting back into it. I used to draw loads before I went to uni, and then I just kind of lost it. I kind of fell out of it, and I didn't do it for ages. But anyway, to kind of segue into a different topic, I've been considering what I want my channel to be, because it's been a few weeks now, and I've got a few videos out there. YouTube likes you to have a kind of forte, like a type of video that you do, so it knows who to push your videos out to. And I've been thinking I'd like to lean into mostly vlogs. And the reason I say this is because I've been trying to do another crochet with me video, and it's just taking me so long, and I'm realizing I don't actually have the time to get something like that done in a week for one video. So I think it would be more doable as vlogs, so I'm not waiting to reach a finish as such to end a video and edit it. The finish just happens when it happens, and it's just in one of my vlogs, and it's not all one specific video that's taking me weeks. I don't know, I think I'm trying to consider how making videos will be sustainable for me without pushing myself to burnout and having no time for the other things that I'm doing. And also, because my next crochet stuff will be locking into doing market prep, which I'm actually really excited for. I think that would be better as vlogs. Okay, I'm gonna flip it onto you. Okay, I have a genuine question. What videos do you want to see from me or see more of from me? Because I genuinely would like to know, like, what is interesting that I've been making or what would be interesting that I could do. I think it would help guide me on what I would like to film and create for my channel potentially, and also maybe give me some ideas. And also, I love the small amount of interaction I've been getting with a few people watching, and I like to encourage more of it because it's just super nice to talk to people enjoying my small effort videos. Yeah, that's my Cad Bane. The next one, I'm going to be completely honest, I started it and then I actually just had enough, so I gave up. So I didn't actually finish this one. I do reach a certain point, like I do like half finish it, but I at this point I was like, you know what, this is enough for me. So this is where we're going. This is more of an obscure character, I think, if you're not completely in the depths of Star Wars. He's called the Sun, and he's from one arc in Clone Wars, and then just never comes back. And so you'd only know it if you'd seen that episode. But yeah, there we go. Just doing a little side by side now of what I drew and the inspiration points. But yeah, this has been a good video to just kind of chat at you whilst also doing something in a video. Sorry you didn't get to see my really handsome face this time, but please let me know anything in the comments in, response to anything I've said in this video, and just generally talk to me because it's really nice. But yeah, I'll see you next week with hopefully the crochet with me video.